Okay, so I'm totally new at guitars. I had a guitar when I was younger, but we just kind of played around with it. We didn't learn any notes, but now I'm finally starting to learn notes. So I bought the guitar on the 4th, and I want to show you up on the wall what I have here. This first sheet of paper here, I've got 9 chords, and then I got the strings listed, and what I did is I memorized these, both sides, just to get an idea of what's going on. Right here, this is a goal chart, and what it is it's just a simple goal to stay consistent to the end of March, and then I'll set another goal. What this goal is this is playing 2 9-minute sessions of 9 chords. So I play 18 of these, and I strum like 3 or 4 times. And with this chart, what I do is I jot down things and thoughts and stuff like that when I'm going along. Like, for instance, on the 4th, I got the guitar. On the 5th, I started trying to play 9 chords right here. And the 4th through the 6th, I was having my fingers feeling pretty bad. But then on the 7th, which is today, I noticed my fingers felt a lot better. So this chart, once again, is playing 9-minute sessions, which is doing these twice and strumming the guitar a few times. So there's a little delay on a video, and the video shows the picture of the chords right here. So what I got down here on the 7th also is I watched an online 1-hour class, and that's important because you have to watch and learn from other people. So I did that. That was 1 hour. And then I wrote down here memory 9 chords. What I did today is something a little unusual. What I did is I took these chords right here, and rather than having a picture on my laptop like I usually do of the chords and just clicking through them, I decided to memorize them. So I did. And then I just started moving my fingers to each one. So that's making progress right there. So as this chart goes along, what I do is I document my experience as a new guitar player so that I have some kind of history that I can show people, so that when I get a little better, I can tell people this is what you need to do first, second, third, and stuff like that. One of the interesting things is on the 4th, when I got the guitar, they gave me a Mustang amp, or set me up with one. And the good thing about this is because I don't know how to tune guitars, but it's got a tuner right there. And right in between them 2 red dots is a green dot, and you can tune your guitar with that. So that is really cool to have that, especially like somebody for me that doesn't know how to really tune a guitar by ear or anything like that. So I haven't tried it before, tuning it by ear, but I decided to just use the amp. So what this is this is just kind of a picture of the goal in mind here. What this chart represents is a few things. For instance, this is an eye, if you're wondering what that is. So your eye is focused on the top of the mountain, which is your victory. So when you have a goal, you have to be focused on what you want. And so I wrote up here, what do you want? Well, I want to just play guitar. Nothing fancy. That's what I want for this goal right here. How do I get there? Well, I found out it's just taking action, just doing something, and ignoring all the little things that you tell yourself. Okay, what did you tell yourself? Well, I started telling myself things like, well, I'm too slow, I can't learn, it's too hard, fingers are too big, bad shoulder, I got like a slight shoulder impingement or whatever that I'm dealing with now. So what happens is when you speak to yourself right here in your mind, what that does is that stumps you, and that causes you not to do things like this, not be motivated. You should do it anyway. Even if you kind of suck, you should just do it anyway. Just get the commitment down first. Don't worry about anything else. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what a lot of guitar players say that thought that they would never ever be able to play guitar, is they said that they just stayed committed. So this is a mountain right here, by the way. So on the bottom of the mountain, when you're climbing in your early stages, you're going to have things that are going to kind of slip you up a little bit, like fingers are hurting. But the thing about fingers hurting is time will heal that. And I've noticed that after 3 or 4 days that my fingers do feel better, so they are recovering. So that's really no excuse right there. You have to go through that. Another thing is bad memory. Well, I found out that I have a very good memory as far as my air gun stuff, and I thought that I didn't have a good memory, but I actually do. It's just repetition and stuff like that. It's enjoying what you do and having repetition. So over time, the memory can heal, or not heal, but get better. And then this one here, this is commitment. Commitment, the great thing about commitment in life is you can do it right now. It's a now thing. It's something you can put physically into action. You see people playing a guitar, and you picture yourself playing a guitar, and then you actually try to play a guitar. So when you're trying, just the act of trying helps you with your focus also, because as you get a little bit better, your focus gets clearer, and you can see that you can make it up here. And the thing about the benefits of achieving a goal, like a talent, for instance, is a talent can be considered kind of like an asset. You can get paid for being a good guitar player. So a true asset is something that pays you with either very little effort or no work on your part. Because a lot of people say they love playing guitar, so it's literally not work to them. Like Steve Vai and stuff like that. They enjoy playing, so it's not necessarily work for them. So in that case, then it's a true asset. So you can make money doing it. And even if you didn't make money, at least you started playing and you got your victory here. Now, the thing about getting to the top of the mountain is you kind of plateau and you can't go anywhere. So what you have to do is you have to set a goal for another big mountain. And you're going to have to keep setting goals. And when you stop setting goals, what happens is you can slip back down and slide down here again. But then you can always start over, and you'll get up here quicker, if you get a little rusty. But the whole key is keeping things going. Once you get one victory, don't stop there. Go to the next level. Kind of like me with my investments. One of the first investments goals that I set for myself was saving $600 in 1 year in an investment account. And I did that. And then I moved on to another financial goal. And then another, and then another, and then another. And it just kept getting easier. And the money kept growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I decided to set goals with my life on paper, write everything down. And you ask the question, what do you want? How do you get there? So some of this kind of sounds like Tony Robbins in a way, but a lot of this stuff I did for myself. I do watch videos online sometime, some Tony Robbins videos, and it seems to line up with the way I'm thinking, my mindset. So I didn't necessarily get inspired by Tony Robbins or any specific guitar player. I got inspired by the fact that if I work at something, that I can get somewhere, that I could achieve a goal. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll have more videos, and I'm going to paper document my whole experience this year on guitar. And I'm going to, like I was saying here, I'm going to write down every day something, some thought that I have. I'm going to write it down right here. Or if I learn something, I'm going to jot it down right on that day. So I have a history of my guitar experience. But anyway, thank you very much for watching.